Hello, this is James Lumps with Rise Star Church, evening the world out in love. The name of this one is called Boundary. Okay, so just going to go into like this little psychology of things, um, and of course always concentrating on the children and such. And it's really, I guess it would be more focused at the haremized, already sexually active children that we're basically going through a process where they've pretty much shut everybody off of their sexuality, drive of life, and then secretly the ones that were not were active, but in a secret way that they weren't. And so basically, they were taking the lustful people, hiding that they were organizing them amongst themselves however they wanted, and using them to manipulate and control and have a few little salvation moments. They got their drive and their love back, type of thing. That's basically what has gone on here. Now, we're inverting the boundary back, of course, and like I said, with the haremized aspect of things, how they were, how it was only push with no words and no talk leading up to it. It was just a takey thing with the guy with the girl type of thing. And in that aspect, with those haremized type situations, it's going to be you take them, but we're the push at that last half an hour is going to be that make love if they want to because they didn't say no type of deal, and they're in that haremized format anyway. But at that same aspect, we want to put that relational aspect into it again. So like afterwards, spend the day, come out for ice cream, dinner, movie, whatever. It's almost like the relationship was completely taken out in the haremized format. It was just getting to the act. It actually literally made these ones trained at the small age, real haremized ones. It's almost like they don't have any friends that they haven't had sex with. It's like they don't like there's no trust. They don't like people. It's almost like they hate people. They're like, I don't like them because they won't love me, and that's really how it's kind of trained. So we want to train that out. So like when third party comes, you got there, you're doing the chase, the whole push thing, and then at the end you push and you make love this sweet little princess. Show the relational time afterwards, because before they didn't do that because the predator always took off that they were marketing or whatever, and so they would leave them the same way. They leave them in this format where they're stupid if you don't have sex with them, type of thing. They want to instill that mentality on that child, those adults, and there'll be testimonies from women that are older that will tell you how that process has been in their life, how they eventually learn more about relations in those ways. So it's that afterwards. But really, I've talked a lot of the substantiation of the well is very important anyway. And, that's with the image aspect. They come in green. It could be the image aspect is they're leaving and they need to be approached. So they got that testimony, that training with who brought them. That aspect's going to make it very clear about the well. And it's the whole concept, if you think about it. In the past, what they did is here's a sexually active child. They hide them, they put them in a format that works as a tool, as dividing for product and to sell. And any which way, it was hidden. And it wasn't like the criminal justice system, the business is going to be now for adults and the same as it was before for the 12 and under out of Veils. It was more of a it was all control instead of proper education of things. But so in this format, it like it was all sneaky. It was all, you know, you know, frankly, they're hiding it by the, oh, we're trying to stop it thing type of thing. But, that's where they're hiding it. That's where they're doing it. And then, they're training these little girls to, in a haremized format, hating these people that don't come to, they're predators because they don't make love to me, because they come to, but they don't, type of thing. But, see, it was all hidden in secret, and the whole concept, whether early Rise Star, right at Rise Star, it's a place where it can only go on. It's a place that keeps it safe for all the other children outside the well, and they're organized even before the well gets there anyway, if it's in that town. But in this aspect, they are like I mentioned with some of the speakings for those organizations that they take my word at the same time moment and explain it. So as I'm doing explanations, it is, we already organized the veiling. We're already making sure there's no kids that are outside of veil coming in unless some parent or guardian wants to have the hamstring or at least the watching education wise of love firsthand before. Yeah, so it's all clear right there. It's holy. It's an offering. It's love. It's only really hidden in a righteous fashion or after to talk to the others that are outside of the veil. The other little children. It's only about that. So whether it's early Rise Star or natural Rise Star, it's a place that, well, they get used to seeing me for sure, because I pass by or I'm, sitting there waiting for the queen or doing my thing. But any which way, it's okay. There I am. This is the free spot. I can do whatever I want here. I can go as far as I want here. I make as much noise as I want here. I can talk about every aspect of sex here. And so then, as this growing process, instead of as some give you the testimony as hiding these things in a harem format, as even though it was shameful, and then oh, okay, it's still secret, but it's only shameful for the people that it's secret to, and and so either way, all this shame is tied to it. Well, this education, it's just love. It's not divided. Whole that aspect. Any form of teaching, with any form of people that come to a public well, it is the only thing is veiling to the children, the conversation, teach them after knowing, and the everybody was free and okay with whatever, happy to teach about vows and their aspects of it, but there was absolutely no shame in the growing up process of love. It was only divided and pretend for those others outside until they come back. So this boundary is going to make it very clear, and so we're really going to do away with what it was before, as you may have read in the writ about the falling in line thing where they disappear and close doors with such or the other. That's secret. Those within 500 feet. in both directions, 1,000 feet that way, 1,000 feet that way, and within a half an hour, and it's free, it's holy, it's no problems, and it's only divided for those that we're keeping out right now, which should only, the only ones that wouldn't know to come there for that would be the children outside of the veil. So, let's help with the inversion of the boundary. Let's get out the line sheet terrorizing. And then it will be very clear. It will be just how truthful you are there, how no game you are there. And it naturally is getting to that aspect. With the prayer in your face, it's a little different with me. It's going to look like that until the right explanation goes on you know, like that after harem aspect, talking to him, or uh, but any which way. Uh, Boundary, thank God. Rise Star Church, and have a loving time at the well.